Hey guys, welcome back, and what are you doing out here? You're chatting with someone. You like music? Staying out of windows, recording people actually. Yep. Talking to Yuna. Don't involve you. What's up, V? How come you got all this stuff out? I'm gonna take a bath. Sorry, let me get out now. Anyway, I've got to go out.
I need to leave, but if I ask someone to lock up behind me, I guess I might have to tell Elite.
Will you be stepping out?
Sharon?
There's no need not to worry, Master Rean.
Wait.
You have a date with a fetching young lady, don't you? I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady.
I assure you, I just got word that this acquaintance of mine was, and they wanted to catch up a bit.
Very well. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think.
I appreciate the. Anyway.
Of course.
It's past 9 already, but I still see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory.
Good evening, getting out? I saw that.
What was that?
Whoops.
I thought so.
Whoops.
I'm surprised you noticed me. I was trying pretty hard to be stealthy.
How long were you hiding there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
Well, you want to join me? Please, be my guest.
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's...
That totally sounds like a rendezvous. Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered.
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now.
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our field study. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk...
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night. I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right. It must be a Jaeger. All right. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though.
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
That's a cute pairing.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
No special hit here. Really don't want to deal with them today. What are you?
I'll handle it. You've moved since earlier. Toddy, where are you? I gave up. You can come out. Who are you? Don't worry, we're good guys. But being out this late on your own could be dangerous. Well, I want to go home, but Toddy said he really wanted to play hide and seek. Usually can't find him at all. Had to give up. What I'm saying is, there's no way to find him this time. Okay. Not indoors. Upper level. Where could he hide up here? Somewhere above the Institute, maybe? He could be in one of those boxes, but I think Tally hit him very earlier. The only place on the upper level which is hideable is everybody's favourite hole, which clear's got no use. I think I said there's one nearby. This child-sized crate. Proper. Ah, who are you guys? Got him. Pretty worried about you, since it's getting so late. What are you going to do if we never showed up? I'll go where I am. Thanks so much for helping me find Tuddy. By the leaf. Found great hiding spot as well. Stop calling me Tuddy. Why not? You're always going to be Tuddy to me. Bed even got started. Now look home, we need to hide. What? I think we need to stop this for tonight and go home. You're going home. Losers have to do what winners say, right? Found some more U material, thank you very much. Interesting.
Wow, this city's got a nice feel at night.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
What about our commotion this evening was about?
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
We done looking around? Yeah, into a bar, might as well. You know what? This thing calls for casual clothes.
Here we go!
Okay.
Alright, now to find Captain Claire. Oh!
Oh. She's simply stunning when she's not in a military attire.
I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform.
The charms of an older woman, eh?
I think I'll manage. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way. That's not a problem.
Not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as Rean's bodyguard.
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention. What do you say we get a table? It's good to see you both. I think this may be the first time we've been able to have a proper conversation.
You may be right. I was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with...
Oh?
You sure you don't want me to go?
That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions. Like, about why Milliam transferred into our class but there's one really fundamental question that would go a long way toward answering a lot of the others. What exactly is it that you and Chancellor Osborne are trying to accomplish? Let's look at that standoff with the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the middle of the city. but maintaining order in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the provincial armies. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority.
It did look like your people were picking a fight.
Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like that. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration disputes. In such volatile times, there's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division.
That may be the case.
Still, your boss is the one making those conflicts worse.
I can't deny that. But at the very least, the Chancellor is acting with a sense of integrity. He hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others I could name. I want you to at least understand that.
Wait, so...
Wow, she really said it. So the Noble faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh?
I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the four great... The 3 airships the Imperial Liberation Front have been using have been traced back to Ordis as well.
I'd wondered how they got their hands on those.
I've heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man, but Eustace's brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he?
That's what Toval told us. And now, Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trip. Captain Claire, what's going on in Ruhr? And how are Elisa's family and the Reinford Company involved?
I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police is currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Reinford's first factory.
Sounds serious.
The first factory belongs to one of Reinford's major divisions, right?
Correct. It's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They're also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right now. The two of you are aware that project management at Reinford is split up across several major branches, right?
It is?
And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units, too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that, but suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development. Lately, the directors have.
Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something like that.
For years now, Reinford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances. Some to the nobles, with others supporting the Reformist faction.
Are you serious?
So even companies are taking some...
I'm sure Irina Reinford is aware of this to at least some, but the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a full grasp of the situation.
So, the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the Noble faction, I assume.
You assume correctly. And the provincial army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation. That's what led to this evening's quarrel. I imagine Chairman Irina is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line. The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support from both sides. Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to target the underlying problem.
It's sounding shadier by the minute.
You can say that again. The situation seems even more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire.
I've told you as much as I can right now.
You've told us more than enough, actually.
Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here. Then do your best to stay out of it. Whatever other lessons Class 7 takes away from this field study, I hope that ends up on the list. I wish you the best with the remainder of your field study.
Interesting. She's telling us what's going on, but telling us to stay out of it. I don't see that.
Please have the bill sent to the Railway Military Police.
Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Wait! The bill!
Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us some good intel, too.
I can't just go run. Looks like...
So, you like the mature... She's sorta like Sarah. Except responsible and composed.
You can say that again. Oh.
Must be your...
Hello? Rean Schwarzer?
Rean, what are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Elisa.
What do you mean it's just you? Is it true some girl invited you out for a night on the town?
Whoa, hold on. A late night date. Anyway, good job, kiddo.
He'll do no such thing.
No, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him too.
Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least consulting us.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Oh, a jacket as a perk, apparently.
Drinks are on me someday.
Meanwhile, north of Roa. Ominous music. These were your generators. And yep, our friends are here.
The time has come, first time. Then Crossbow. Now show me the film.
We'll hit him so hard, they'll be picking up. You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red letter day for us.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Yeah!
It's very ominous right now. Because the downside of wearing my casuals for that is I'm going to be in casuals for the next couple of scenes. But you know what? It's worth it. Doing that in uniform would look weird.
So tired. The air here's so fresh. It must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I told you.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you. After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl.
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
I know.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Rean. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the Provincial Army on patrol.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
Ah, I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step.
Oh!
Would you stop it, Crow?
No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress. I swear!
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though.
And you can stop 2 feet.
And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
Oh, really?
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of for shame, Rean! We're here representing the Academy on a field study!
I swear, you guys are just making things up. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be... What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm in.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, and all the while the provincial army's been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble faction.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight but Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition, and I never thought that'd lead to some...
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiance?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions. But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
Alright, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit.
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in...
What do we have? We have... Crying over lost milk. Milk is missing. You help find our beloved kitty. Vanilla at the dining bar. Shots fired. New type of orbital gun to have it tested. A Nausea Highway monster. Go for Nausea Highway.
Yeah, I think we can handle it.
It's still 8 a.m., so...
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand, but look alive, everyone.
Right, Roger.
Gotcha.
Right, Roger, gotcha. I'm now going to re-equip my clothes. I have to put you in your casuals because that is really cute. Your casual codes are cute but in a different way. Sorry, Mickey, you're not needed. V's better. So we got the RF arms, we got the residents. We got the end of the episode as well. Well, thanks for watching. Join me next time for some more. Until then, bye bye.